Hello everyone, my name is Sausage and welcome to my playthrough of Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. Let's go ahead and get our adventure log created. My name is Sausage, so I will have the hero's name as well. Be Sausage. Happy to proceed. Yes, I am. Alright, this game gives you the option to play in both 3D mode and 2D mode. I'm going to be playing the majority of the game in 3D mode. There are some portions that force you into 2D mode, so during those portions you'll be able to get an idea of how that works. But I think all of our settings will be okay. I do play inverted for whatever reason. Horizontal. And we'll go ahead and confirm. Brightness, no need to adjust that. I'm happy to proceed. Let's get on our way.
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, There's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
All right, we have our opening cinematic. I'm going to do my best not to talk through all of the cutscenes. So we have several years later.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf.
Oops. I'm going to try not to skip any of the dialogue. Let me turn on.
So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
There we go. Now it should auto-play.
Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
All right. So now to actually start the gameplay. So we have our usual silent Dragon Quest protagonist. So I myself have played through the entirety of Dragon Quest 8 and Dragon Quest 11. So this will not be my first playthrough of this game. I do very much enjoy this game, and I hope you all enjoy watching my playthrough. You know, the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you're ever in need of some advice or you're stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just press square and look at the map. Just can't miss us. You look at the map, use the button to change the direction you're facing. Handy little trick. No, I'm not sure I've ever seen the two of you apart, and to think you're all grown up already. Those wedding bells I hear? Hee hee. Grandmother, honestly. Oh, let an old woman have her fun, will you? Now, Sausage, you look after my lovely granddaughter, you hear? Alright, so yeah, we do have the map on the side. We're able to open up the world map. At the top right, we have our current objective, heading to Cobblestone Tor. You can choose to hide that. Don't see the need to do that. So I'm going to try to do my best through this playthrough not to have any spoilers. Again, I haven't played this game before, but for anyone watching who potentially has not seen this game before, this is your first time through, hope you enjoy. Just look at you, Sausage, my little boy, all grown up. But be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think, you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are, about to climb the Tor together. But if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine, and I'll make sure there is a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back. So we've got Dunstan, Sausage. Seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes you proud as anything, both as mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know. Though you've grown up now, that means going to the Tor and offering your thanks. Now it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, and come back down and tell us how you like the view. But if you're ever unsure of what to do next, try pressing triangle, selecting Party Talk. Gemma might have some useful tips for you.
Brilliant!
It's our big day, Sausage. We finally get to go to the ceremony. We're going to be grown-ups at last. Hee hee. Looks like Sandy's as excited as we are. Come on, let's get moving. We don't want to hear her get to the top before us. Path ahead will sometimes be a steep one, but fear not, my children. The spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for you and your safe return. Now, I'm going to talk to the majority of NPCs, but I'm probably not going to talk to every single one. Most of them say pretty much the same general stuff.
Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh. Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way.
Group of slime straws near. Okay, so we have our first combat of the game.
Watch out!
So you're able to fight, you can set some tactics, follow orders, you can set the game to essentially auto battle based off of different tactics for you and your potential future party. So we're going to go ahead and fight. You can move around in the map with this camera setting. I might change this in a little bit. Moving around does not actually do anything, just gives you the control over the view of the battle. We're going to attack with Slime A. And this game also gives you guest party characters. So Gemma and Sandy will be able to take actions. They don't have health bars or anything, so any damage that they take, aside from me, is essentially free damage. Cool concept. You don't always have guest characters throughout the game, but when you do, it's fairly interesting.
Go on! You can do it!
It looks like all we can do right now is attack. We have a great sword. Cannot be used in battle. I thought you could re-equip items in battle.
Get him! Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Alright. Another big part of any Dragon Quest game is exploring the open world. So, we have a treasure chest back behind here. We have a pot lid equipment bag. So, for the main menu, we've got items, equipment, attributes. So, attributes lets you see your party. We'll look at that a little bit more later. Magic. No magic outside the battle. Party talk.
It's just a thought, but...
There are monsters on the tour, too. Another big day, too. A little bit worrying, but we have to push on at least. I've got you as a bodyguard, Sausage. And forgive my voice acting.
Fancy a chat, do you?
Very much not a professional. And she's saying the same thing over and over. So if we go to our equipment, so you can see we've got the ability to do a left hand, a right hand. I think I'm going to use the great sword versus the pot lid. We don't have a helmet. We don't have any additional items to choose. You can jump the area, so that's exciting. Cobblestone Village, Cobblestone 2. Let's follow Sandy up to the path. This is a very pretty game. Playing on the PS5. So hopefully it looks as good coming through in the recording as it does as I'm seeing it. Find a medicinal herb. So the shiny blue dots, we'll be seeing those all across the game. Those will all be specific items we can pick up. More monsters, but I don't think they've spotted you yet. Should sneak up and try and surprise them. Get close enough to a monster and a small orange arrow will appear just above them. Press X and you'll give them a weighty wallop with your weapon, lowering their HP before the battle has even begun. Why not try springing a preemptive attack on that slime over there? So, no randomized battles, at least in this portion of the game. All the enemies do appear on the screen. What you have to do is run up, press the button. You don't have to be behind them, in front of them, just as long as you get them before they do. Fight, tactics, settings. I really thought you could change equipment in battle. You can't. You just have to do equipment versus using an item. So later on, I think that'll come in useful for like different weapon types for different characters. Group of slimes up here. Okay, combat at the very beginning, very simple. Attack, same 7 damage. Sandy getting in some hits.
Fight some more!
Get ourselves 4 experience and 4 gold. Now, early on, I'm probably going to fight every encounter. There aren't too terribly many at the very beginning. Later on, we'll be skipping some encounters.
Crikey! Go on! You can do it! Go on! Well done!
Alright, we have our first level. So we have some maximum HP, MP, strength, resilience, agility, deftness, magical might, magical mending, and charm. So HP, of course, is your hit points. MP means that likely we'll be able to start using a spell. Strength will be physical attack. Resilience will be defense. Agility will be how quickly we'll be able to act in battle. Deftness, I believe, has to do with evasion. Magical might is physical magic and offensive magic rather, and magical mending will be your healing magic. And charm has the effect of some different skills throughout the game. So I think we'll see some of the effects of that a little bit later. So I learned a new spell, Frizz. Slime drops the treasure chest. Puts the slime drop. So I've got a slime drop. If I look at that, it's an item in the item bag. So it is a material. So too much of a spoiler. Most of the other Dragon Quest VIII, if you played that, there was crafting. There was also a sort of crafting system in this game. So a lot of the materials we'll be picking up will be used in that crafting system. You get access to that later on in the game. So we get... Oh, they got the cryptic. So let's show off our spell real quick. 11 damage, a little bit more than our base attack at the moment.
Go on! You can do it!
So as you'll see here, the enemies name will show a different color based off the damage that they've received. They're white, they're relatively high in their base HP. There's a yellow, which is kind of mid, and then the more dark orange, like you see, means that the enemy is essentially in critical. And Sandy paralyzes the slime.
Fight and fight some more!
Gemma cheering us on from the background. 6 experience, 6 gold, and a treasure chest, medicinal herb. So items in this game are a little bit interesting. We have 3 medicinal herbs. In order to use them in battle, you actually have to transfer them to the character themselves. So we're going to go ahead and just pop all 3 of these on, so that way we can use those in the event something comes up and damages us. We have a new enemy type. We have a group of Needlers. Needler doesn't do damage.
Fight and fight some more!
Go get him, Sandy.
Get him!
So Sandy wants us to go that way, so we will take a slight detour. We've got some pots down here. Break those.
It's just a thought, but
You say the same thing over and over, no offense, Gemma. We got 5 gold coins. The medicinal does not appear that we can go in this water. Chunk of copper ore. Yeah, let's go ahead and oops, wrong button. Shouldn't be a big deal though. Actually, so we've got settings, battle mode. I think I prefer the classic camera. And for the battle speed, I'm gonna play at fast speed to see how that. Just because there'll be a whole lot of battles in this game. I think it just speeds stuff up just slightly.
go on! You can do it! Get him! Phew.
Small herb.
Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think? Help! Help me! What? Cole? Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Right, we've got some smogs. Let's see if we can take these out. So we're not too low on health. We used a little bit of MP.
Crikey.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance. Use Frizz here. 8 damage. It's not great.
Here you go.
Ah, there we go. Gemma coming in handy. So the other good thing about the guest characters is any items they use are essentially free, so they're not pulled from our
Don't
inventory
give
pool.
up.
Ooh, she gives me some MP as well. Very useful. Man, I keep missing this guy.
Fight and fight some more.
Sandy absorbing some free damage.
Go
Keep
on.
paralyzing.
You can do it. Go on. Fight fight and fight some more!
All right. Smogs have been defeated, 40 experience and 22 gold coins.
I'm
Very
so
nice.
proud of you!
So again, we have some stat increases. Very nice.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
Based off that haircut, that boy doesn't make very great choices. That's me.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Treacherous mines. The swirls. There we go. Piece of pink pop. If there's anything over this way. Gotta work with the camera just a little bit. If you see a exclamation mark icon, move a little closer and press X, little arrow in order to interact. Okay. Fine with that. This way to the top, watch your step. Not much further now. Keep close to the cliffs and don't let your nerves get the better of you.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? Help me! Help! Help! We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look, the mark on your hand. Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Back to the bottom of the tour. There's the little boy we rescued. I believe Cole was his name. Sorry, Gemma. Thought it would be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. Sure are, kid. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma aren't hurt either. Oh, that's such a relief. The main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful with monsters around. We owe you one sausage, and Gemma and Sandy too.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Sausage explains what happened on top of the tour.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Very nice, quaint little town is Cobblestone. Coming of Age trophy. Awarded for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tor and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. Very nice. See, this guy's a pink dot. The ceremony's all done. Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live in all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones. You'll soon find your way back. Oh, but you must be tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up. Alright. Looks like we've got some different areas to explore. I'll probably be doing that in the next episode. So for this game, the save points are usually in churches, or there are some statues that I believe you can pray at. So I'm going to go ahead and give us a quick save. And I'll go into detail the different options we have at the church. Press yes just so it doesn't exit to the menu, but I believe I will be calling this an episode here. So this will be episode 1 of a many episode series. This will likely be, depending on recording times and length of episodes, maybe near 100 episodes, not really sure. But hope you all enjoyed watching. My name is Sausage, and stay tuned for future episodes. Thanks, everyone.